Let us begin yoga, finding our chairs. Welcome to yoga, everyone. So yes, today we're going to do a little focus on cognition and memory. And again, I was just sharing a little bit earlier, there was a study that I was reading about, a Harvard study, and Harvard, okay, Harvard, but everybody just sort of like believes it if the word Harvard is in it. And they are brilliant. But yeah, the more that we do yoga, the more it triggers, it sort of turns on that cerebral cortex and that hippocampus in our brain, and it actually helps it to grow. So it's not just woo woo out there, but it's like there's scientific, and they've been doing studies with MRIs on people that practice. So just like, again, weightlifting for our muscles to strengthen them, right? It's this practice of yoga and meditation does the same thing for our brains. So we're going to start with a fun breath called Brahmary breath. That's like bee breath. We've done this before. So find a nice way to sit comfortably with your spine gently tall. That's number one for any kind of breathing that we do, no matter what the breathing technique is. If we're sitting with our shoulders forward and slumped forward, we're just not going to get enough oxygen going into our lungs. So I like to analogize with as if there's a little string on the top of my head and somebody's pulling my head up to the sky. So you just lift the chest and sit nice and tall, but don't over stiffen. It's just a gentle, tall spine. Let's flip actually we're going to use our fingers for this breath. So basically what we're going to be doing is let's just close our eyes and come into the space. Come into your sacred space just for this hour. And if you would like to make an intention for your practice today, whatever that is for you, what you want to truly have in your life, dedicate that. You can dedicate our practice to people out in the world that need our help, or maybe the homeless, or whatever it is for you. Let's make that dedication a particular person. All right. Let's take a breath in through the nose. Sigh it out with a nice big sigh. Two more at your own pace. Take a breath in. Let it go. One more, take a breath in. And breathe out. Relax the breath now. So you can just crack your eyes open here, flutter them open. We're going to start with a little Brahmary breath. So we're basically going to be doing that same breath, but we're going to bring our pointer fingers to that little cartilage there. That's where when you push it in, it closes your ears, right? So we're going to be breathing in through our nose, and we're going to be humming the breath out through our nose. And as we hum, we're going to push that little cartilage in and out, in and out, in and out. Yeah, good. All right, so let's just relax the arms, have your fingers ready there. Take a nice breath in. And as you exhale, start to hum and push in and out. Extend the exhale as much as you can, relax. Let's close our eyes and let's just do about 3 or 4 more rounds of that Brahmary breath. So take a breath in. As you breathe out, hum and do your ears. See how long you can extend your exhale breath. At the very bottom of the breath, relax. Take a breath in. And again. Extend maybe a little longer if you can. And relax. Last one here. And take a nice big breath in. And one more time. Relax. Relax the hands down onto the lap, palms up. Eyes stay closed. This helps to settle the brain. Settle the mind. If you've ever noticed that when you're super busy with a million things going is when you feel like you lose your memory, right? You can't remember things. Where did I put that? So settling the mind alone helps us to clear and relax. And then our memory can return. Our cognition can get deeper. All right, and then when you're feeling ready and complete, gently just flutter the eyes open, let the light in slowly. Yeah, I love that breath. You know, you hear little kids, or maybe when you were a little kid, somebody was at you or you were getting yelled at from somebody, and what did they do? Like, I don't want to hear it. So again, we are naturally yogis. We were born with it. We still have it. It got lost a little bit or covered up during our life. And so this practice helps us to reignite that youthful yogi in us. All right. So find that gentle, tall spine again. This is going to massage. So taking your fingers and massaging your scalp. Whenever you're getting your hair washed or you wash your hair, really try to spend some time massaging. And then there's so many different energy points in our scalp. Yeah. Down the back, see if you notice any tension, any points that feel a little tender. Spend some time there. Good. And then start on the face. You can move your cheeks around, open your mouth. Yeah, maybe go under the eyes. Good. Yeah, and then start with your fingers on the back of your ears. Gently press in and just glide your fingers down the side of your neck. This is opening up our vagus nerve here. And just do that a couple times. And relax and shake it out. Shake out the head. You see kids doing this all the time too, right? Just flop your hands. Shake, shake, shake. Good. And relax your hands back onto your lap. Palms can be down. Good. All right. And then we're just going to come into our neck, always, right? So feel your shoulders reach back a little bit. Take a breath in. As you exhale, drop your chin to your chest. And then slowly start to rotate your head over to the right and up and back. We do this every single class just because the connection from the head and the body is the neck. And so when we open up our neck, it also opens up that vagus nerve. It opens up the communication between our brain and our body. So neck is important. And it's holding up this heavy head. Next time you come forward, pause and reverse other direction. You can close your eyes. I like to close my eyes when I do this one. You can feel a little bit deeper. Any little tight spots, pause, breathe into it slowly, breathe out and continue. And next time that the head comes forward, pause, good. And then slowly lift the head back up. Good. You can keep your eyes closed if you'd like. We're going to drop our arms up or open them. Relax your arms down alongside the body. And inhale, lift your shoulders up to your ears. Press into your feet. Stretch the spine. Exhale, relax. And inhale, reach those shoulders up. And exhale, relax. And one more, inhale, shoulders up. And exhale, relax. Good. And wiggle it out, shake it out. Getting a little bit deeper into that vagus nerve. You should look it up sometime and read about the vagus nerve. There's, again, a plethora of information about how important that nerve is. And science to this day is still mysterious as to what, they know a lot about it, but they know so much, like our brain, we know a lot about it, but there's so much more to learn. So take a breath in tall spine. As you exhale, drop your head over to the right. So bring your right hand and float it on top of your head. We don't want to yank the head down. We just want to just gently guide it to wherever it feels good to get a stretch on this left side of the neck. And then eyes open, and we're going to roll the eyes to the left and up slightly. And breathe. And that's opening up that side of the neck where that vagus nerve comes down. And breathe and relax and enjoy. And on your next exhale breath, relax the hand, bring the hand to the right side of the head, and gently help to guide that head straight back up and relax. Just wiggle out the shoulders, going to the other side. Now take a breath in, exhale, drop the head to the left, and smile on the face. Try to go through class today, keep trying to remember to put a little smile on your face, even if it's artificial. Then bringing the left hand onto the head, and then looking forward and then over to the left, over to the right rather, and maybe up to the corner, right corner of the room. And breathe. Long, slow, deep breath. You may at some point in time feel like you need to take a deeper breath, or you might feel like an urge to yawn. That's good. You know it's working. And it's still working even if you don't have that. And then on the next exhale breath, put your hand to the left side of your head and just help to bring the head back up. Relax the hands onto the lap. Wiggle out the shoulders. Good. And then let's just do one more for our neck here. Tall spine, inhale, turn head to the right. You just take that as far as you can. The chin is not tucked, it's parallel to the floor. And breathe. And as you exhale, slowly float the head back forward. On an inhale breath, over to the other side. Just stretching. With each exhale, see if you can relax and stretch just a tad more. And on an exhale breath, slowly come back forward with the head. Okay. We're going to bring our hands into prayer position here, Anjali Mudra. And on an inhale breath, we're going to reach the fingers up, just as high as you can, and out. We're going to make a big circle, and down, back to center. 2 more. Breathe in, up, stretch, and breathe out, down. 1 more. Breathe in, up, and breathe out. Now we're going to reverse. Take a breath in, exhale, relax down and out and up and in. Breath in, exhale, down, inhale, sweep out and up. Arms are back a little bit even. And back to heart center. 1 more. Breath in, exhale, down and back and up and in, hands to heart. Good. And relax. Okay, we're going to come into a little, so when we're working our left-right brain simultaneously, really helps our cognition and our memory. So we're going to just do this little, we're going to bring our hands into cactus pose. So elbows at 90 degrees. Good. And then as we stretch the right hand up, we're going to lift the left knee up and bring it down. And then other side. So left hand up, right knee up. Good. Right hand, left knee. Left hand, right knee. Right hand, left knee. Left hand, right knee. Right hand, right knee. Left hand, left knee. Right hand, left knee. Left hand, right knee. Right hand, right knee. Left hand, right knee. Rather left knee. Right, I'm confusing myself. Right hand, left knee. Left hand, right knee. And relax. Good. Shake it out. Yeah, you think you have problems. I was mirroring you. So I'm doing my opposite that I'm telling you on my body. So we just built a bunch of great brain cells right there. So just fun, we're playing these fun little games. Okay, shake it off, shake it off. Good. All right, coming into seated mountain pose. So again, when we talk about the nice tall spine, we can be in mountain pose standing and seated. And when we're seated, our feet are just like about hip distance apart. You know, our heart is lifting up, our shoulders are back and down, maybe even palms on your lap. Whenever you're sitting and maybe speaking to somebody or at dinner or whatever before you're waiting for your food, having palms up on your lap, first of all, it helps to invite universal energy into our body. But secondly, it keeps the shoulders reaching back a little bit, especially if the palms are up higher on your lap. So just getting used to having maybe palms up on your lap is a really nice way to open up that chest, open up that heart, and you tuck the chin back slightly, because we're more and more our society is chin, head forward, chin forward. Yeah, because of devices. So just, you know, thinking, okay, I'm sitting here, palms up, up high, shoulders back, chin back, belly in slightly. I'm in mountain pose, just sitting. That's really cool, isn't it? Yeah. All right. So we're going to come into a little cat-cow. Let's now bring our hands down. And maybe you might want to scoot forward into your chair a little bit because we'll need some space behind us. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, round your back and drop your head. Just stretch your back and your low back here, just where it feels good. Press into your feet, slowly slide the hands up. Reach the elbows back, look up. Exhale, round it out. Drop the head. And just make this feel nice. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the chin. Try to touch the elbows behind you. And exhale, round it out. And one more. And relax forward. Coming back to center here. Again, scooted forward into your chair. Maybe you come even a little further forward. Legs out wide. Knees right above the heels. Good. Let's just do a couple body rotations. So we're going to just do it at your own pace. Just start to rotate the body in one direction. It doesn't matter which. So notice what the head is doing here. If the head is moving, we want the head just to stay above the shoulders. We want the rotation to come into your waist and hips. You might be feeling a little bit of stretch on those inner thighs, just opening ourselves up. And next time you come forward, pause and rotate the other direction. So not only is this practice good for us, the poses in yoga and the meditation, but other things for memory is, you know, what are we eating? How much water are we drinking? Yes, walking, listening to music, all that helps. Next time you come forward, pause, press down into your toes and slowly bring the body back up. Music for me, and now we have all these devices that you can have a song at the tip of your fingers. Bring toes in, heels in, toes in, heels in. Yeah. So listening to music when you start to get that feeling of being down or stressed, just play around with music and I guarantee you it'll lift your spirits. Yeah. All right. Let's do a little cross side bend here and then we'll stand. So we're going to take our right hand onto our left thigh, left hand down towards the floor, turn the palm out, press into your feet, find a gentle tall spine, not overly tall. Inhale, reach that left arm out and up. Take a big breath in. Maybe arm comes right next to the head. If not, wherever you're comfortable. Breath in again. As you exhale, stretch long. Don't worry about leaning over, but stretch over to the upper right corner of the room. And breathe. Keep that left shoulder reaching back. You don't want to cave forward. And keep the head as close to the arm as you can. Don't drop that head. Too much strengthen the neck. Breathe. Nice, slow, deep breaths. Find our little smile. Find joy in this pose. Want to make it feel good. And then press down into your feet. On your next inhale breath, and slowly bring yourself back up and relax. Slowly relax that left arm down. All right, and then we're going to go to the other side. So other side, grab onto that right thigh with the left hand, left arm, palm up, and reach up slowly. Take it to where, notice if there's a difference on this side in your shoulder. Yeah. All right, and then take a breath in, reach up and get as tall as you can with those right fingers. And then as you exhale, stretch up and over to the upper left corner of the room now. Again, try not to drop the head. Keep it closer to the arm and make sure that that right shoulder isn't coming forward, that it's gently reaching back in line with the ear. 3, 2, and 1. Press down into your feet and slowly float yourself back up. Float that arm down. And relax. Good. And roll it out. Another thing that's really good for cognitive and memory is getting our head below our heart. And in chair pose, we do it safely. I mean, you see some people standing on their head. I can't do that. But just getting that head down. So you're still scooted forward in your chair. You're gonna extend your legs long. So come onto the heels of your feet. Knees are bent. You don't want to hyperextend those knees back. Softening the knees. And we're just gonna come forward with our upper body to wherever it's comfortable for you. So we're just doing a little forward fold here. Take a breath in. As you exhale, start with your belly. Reach your belly forward. Then your chest. And you're looking down at the floor. Good. Belly is gently tucking back. That is going to protect your low back. Now, different options here. Wherever you're comfortable, just stay. If you want to start to slide your hands down to your shins or maybe your ankles, if that's comfortable. You want to drop your head completely, the top of your head to the floor. That is an option. See how it feels, and if it's straining, you can't breathe deeply, it doesn't feel good, back off, come back up, find your spots where it feels good. And breathe. Nice long, slow, deep breath. Each time you exhale, notice if you can soften the body. Take the tension out of wherever you're holding and breathe. So each exhale breath helps you to soften, relax, find some peace and joy in this pose. Just knowing that we're getting some blood flow into our head, our brain. Good. One more breath here. And then on the next inhale breath, slowly start to walk your hands, slowly, a little bit at a time. Get pressing down into your hands, using your hands and your heels, pressing into your heels to slowly make your way back up. Yeah, good. And then slide your right foot back, slide your left foot back. Good. Let's just take a moment here, just wiggle out, move the spine, wiggle the spine side to side. We did that on our class Tuesday. Just when you're sitting, not only remembering to try to sit like this when you're just sitting, but also wiggling the spine, keeping it flexible. Good. All right, bringing our hands one more to a pose here, seated into prayer position. We're gonna lift our elbows up. And then we're gonna reach your fingers forward and as far down towards the floor as they'll go. And then bring the prayer hands back up and now bring them in towards your heart. far as you can, and bring the fingers in and semi down, and then coming back up. And one more time, reach the fingers forward and down, and then coming back up and in. Stretch, stretch, stretch. So that you'll relax the shoulders while you're doing this. Feel the stretch in that upper back, shoulder blades. And come back up. Good. Relax the hands down, interlace your hands, your fingers, and roll the hands around nice and loose. And shake them out, flop them around. Good. And I also love this stretch. So we're going to do hands forward. Stretch your fingers wide. Bring tension in all of your fingers. Like you really, really want to open them up as wide as you can. Yeah, we're still breathing. Good. And now start to wiggle your fingers forward and back. And notice, each time I do this, a different finger feels like it needs this attention. Yeah, so you're keeping that tension in your fingers and just wiggling them around. Stretching all those little tendons and muscles in our digits. And relax the fingers now, shake them out. All right, so we're gonna make our way to stand, if you would like, yes. So sliding your fingers back, and if you remain seated in your chair, that's completely fine if that's what's serving you today. And you'll just do whatever it is that we do standing on your chair. And if there's things you can't do, then just breathe with us and do the arms or whatever, right? This is a very, open class. It's just serve your body, make your body feel good. All right, so sliding the heels back. And then again, leaning forward, starting with your belly. So you don't want to lean forward starting with your head. You want to keep a straight spine. So start with your belly and your chest, lean forward, press down into the heels and toes of your feet. And as slowly and gracefully and comfortably you can, come to a stand. And you can come to the back of your chair here. So we've been sitting for a little while, so let's just get the wiggles out. I'm going to slide my chair over here. So just wiggle the feet, wiggle the body. I just like to wiggle. Yes, hopefully this class is gonna get you used to knowing how good it feels to just wiggle. Yeah, good. And now come to mountain pose. So we did that seated mountain pose, right? So toes are forward, engage the kneecaps up. Again, tuck the belly in, tuck the tailbone down. Reach the shoulders back and down, maybe palms forward, tuck the chin back slightly. Just stand nice and tall. Take a nice big deep breath in and breathe out through the mouth. Relax the body. Another breath in and breathe out. Good. All right, to move the body a little bit, so we're going to come to a little bit of a march here. Yeah. Just moving the body. I don't know what you're feeling like today. If you're feeling energetic, maybe you come to a little bit of a jog. If you're feeling very less lethargic, or you have any issues with the knees or legs, just lifting the heels is good. So just find a little march here. Good. And then we're gonna lift the knees up a little higher. The knees. So when you lift the knees higher, it's not just coming from the legs, the low body, your spine is straight and you're lifting up with your whole spine as well. Feel how light that makes the march feel. And relax. All right, we're gonna do that same march, but we're gonna, again, work our little left-right brain with a little game here. So we're gonna start with a march. Good. And now we're gonna tap opposite arm, opposite knee. Yes. And the next time you come to the right, tap the right knee and the right hand, left knee, left hand, right hand. And I'm not going to tell you when I'm going to switch, which I eventually will. Like right now, left knee, right, left hand, right knee, right hand, left knee. Good. And now left hand, left knee, and right knee, and left, and right, and left hand, right knee, right hand, left knee. And I'm mirroring you, so I'm doing opposite of what I'm saying. and relax. Good. Ha. I love those little, mind exercises. It also brings us into what? The present moment, which is where we are most happy, in the present moment. Yes. Good. All right, bringing feet a little bit wider apart now, softening the knees, and just rock the body side to side. Inhaling and ha, exhale. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Ha. 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 One more. Ha. And relax. Good. And coming back to mountain pose now. I'm going to do a little forward fold again. So we got some oxygen moving in our body, and now we're going to bring it to our brain. Yes, but again, taking care of yourself. Forward folds are literally different for everybody. Yeah, so just be nice and gentle. We're going to do forward fold and a halfway lift here. So feet a little bit wider apart. You're going to soften your knees, relax the body. Take a breath in and reach the arms up, and as you do, straighten the knees. Lift up that spine, get nice and tall. And as you exhale, soften the knees again, send the hips back, and just let the upper body drape forward, wherever it's comfortable. Land your hands either onto your thighs or right below your knees on your shins. Yeah, wherever it's comfortable. And now keeping your arms, your hands there. You're gonna inhale and you're gonna look at the floor. You're gonna straighten your knees. You're gonna stretch your hips back, head up, top of the head forward, coming into an L shape. And then exhale, drop the upper body, relax the arms, let them hang. And again, we're going to bring the hands to the shins or the thighs and stretch the spine long. So reach the hips back, reach the top of the head forward. And exhale, relax, just let the upper body hang. Belly is tucked in, that's protecting your back. Relax the arms, just let them sway side to side. You can even let the body sway side to side if that's comfortable for you. And if you even just have your head forward or your shoulders, that's enough. Next time you come back to center here, bring your hands back to your legs. Start to walk your hands one at a time up. Keep watching the hands. Once the chin comes, the head, chest comes up, the chin, and then the head. Good. Ha. So everybody feels smarter. Take a nice big breath in. Then exhale it out. Bringing our hands to our thighs here. You're going to slide your hands down to your knees. We're going to just give some love to our knees here. And we're going to just circle the knees. You can almost, if your hands are on your knees, you can feel that the joint, the knees moving, that knee joint moving around. Just imagine that it's just getting bathed with all this lovely synovial fluid. Again, this should be zero discomfort. It should feel good. Good. And come back to center. Slowly walk your hands one at a time. Back up. Ah, good. All right, and relax the body. All right, so we're gonna come into chair poses here. Our favorite, yes. So we're gonna start with, you can keep your hands onto your thighs and take a breath in. As you exhale, start to send your hips back. You're gonna feel the weight coming onto your heels, that's fine, but also press down into your toes. And as if there's a stool behind you, you're going to sit back, right? So the knees are staying above, pretty much above the heels. They're not jutting forward, certainly not beyond your toes. Good. Once there, see if you can lift your chest. See if you can look forward. Good. Tuck your belly up. Maybe you reach the right arm forward. Maybe you reach the left arm forward. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, smile and try to sit back a little bit more. Another breath in. And sit back, maybe a little further down. Breath in. We can do this. Exhale, sit a little bit deeper maybe. Press into those heels, press into those toes. Good. And on the next exhale breath, relax your hands down. Press, look down at the floor. Press into your toes. Very, very slowly start to straighten the knees. And relax. And just notice the breath now. Notice that the heart's beating. Let's just bring our hands onto our heart. Cross your hands and bring the fingers right below that collarbone. You can feel that collarbone, and there's a little hollow on the outside of that collarbone. Just rest your fingers there. Good. And just allow the heartbeat to come back to normal. And this is actually a Jinshin energy point here. And it helps us to calm down. It helps us to lower our blood pressure. It also helps us to build bone mass. This little hand energy point here. Yeah. So eyes closed if that's available to you. Might be feeling some pulsating in your fingertips. Certainly you probably feel your heart beating. Know that you're still healthy and alive. What a gift. Next time, just flutter the eyes open. Yes. And release the arms down and roll it out. Okay, shake it out. Just move in any direction that you can. Yeah, our body is this energy. Basically, our physical body is just a big mass of cells, right? And it's our spirit and it's our energy that is around us that gets us to move and gets us to think and all of that stuff, right? Yeah. All right. Let's come back to mountain pose. Good. All right. We're going to do my favorite brain exercise called the super brain exercise. So you're going to start with your left hand and you're going to grab onto your right earlobe. And then you're going to take your right hand and grab onto your left earlobe. So we're just holding on gently our left earlobe. Our arms are crossed in front of us. Yeah, good. All right. And then we're going to take a breath in and we're going to squat down. And then we're going to breathe out and stand back up, right? So inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Through the nose. Now we're going to go a little quicker. So big breath. And relax. And relax the arms down. Good. How was that for everybody? All right. We're going to do one more round of that. So this is just a really nice way to wake ourselves up, wake up our brain. Yeah. So again, you don't have to squat very deeply, just to where it's comfortable. You can go slow, you can go a little faster. So always remembering to start with the left hand and then you cross over, take the right ear, right hand, left ear. Relax the arms down. Good. All right. And then we'll begin by breathing in as we squat down and out as we stand up. In and out of the nose. Three more. And relax the arms. Good. Shake it out. Wiggle it out. So yeah, that's something that you can do if you're starting to feel that brain fog coming in, just to wake yourself up a little bit. And there's actually been scientific studies on that particular pose, and it just brightens up the memory, brightens up the cognition in the brain. Yeah. All right. So let's take it nice and slow here. Let's just do a couple of hip circles. So feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart, soften the knees, bring your hands onto your hips. And let's do a figure 8 with our, so we have to think about this a little bit. Yeah. So pressing the belly forward slightly, sliding your hips to the right, bringing the hip to the back and back to center, and then belly forward, and then off to the upper left and back to center, and belly forward to the right and back, belly forward to the left and back. So just picture you're making a figure 8 with your hips. Forward and back, forward and back. Let's do one more round, forward and back, and forward and back. And relax, and wiggle out the hips, and come back to hip distance apart. All right, another really good thing for our memory. But you'll notice a lot of balancing poses are also good for our memory. So we're gonna come to the right side of our chair. We're gonna do tree pose. I'm gonna give you different options today for the legs. One of which is, if it's in your practice, you may be able to bring your foot onto your chair. Only if that feels comfortable on your body though. All right, so we're gonna start in mountain pose, right side of the chair. Good. So this right leg is into the inside of the chair. So I think we'll be, to give that option, we're going to rock the weight now into this left leg, the outside leg, and bend the right knee. Good. So this is an option for your tree, always an option. Keeping that nice tall spine. Another option is to take the knee out to the right, to the left rather, and slide. I guess this is you're on your, we're doing your left leg now, yeah. So slide that left foot to the inside. It really doesn't matter which side you're on, just we're gonna do the opposite soon. All right, another option is foot onto the shin. Yes, that's gonna be, we're gonna attempt to remove our hands from the chair, so keep that nice tall spine. And that fourth option is, if it's available to you, you can bring your foot. I don't know the height of the seat of your chair, so it might be too much. Mine's pretty high, so I probably will select here, but this is an option for you. You can feel that nice pressing down here of that foot onto the chair. Good. So pick your legs, find your legs. Yes, good. I'm gonna remain here. And then staring straight ahead, find a spot, a drishti gaze. Good. All right, again, tall spine, belly's in and up. And then see if you can float your hands into prayer position. You might feel the body start to wobble a little bit. That's good. That's getting that connection going. Yeah, nice tall spine. It may be helpful to reach the fingers up towards the sky in a Y shape and lifting that heart, belly in. Yes. Staring at your drishti spot and breathe. And if you gently topple out, that's fine. That's also part of the work. And just come and meet us back into tree pose. How about that smile on the face? That also helps us to stay balanced. 3 more breaths here. You've got it. And feeling that swing. If you're not feeling challenged, even wherever you are, you can soften your gaze. Close your eyes about halfway. Probably a little bit more wobbling going on. Steady yourself. Don't fall. The chair is always there to hold on to. And if your eyes are softened, bring the eyes back, fully open. Slowly bring your hands to prayer above your head. Slowly float your hands down to your heart. And release. And shake it out. That is an amazing pose for so many reasons. And you did it. Let's do the other side. All right, same thing on this side. I encourage you to do, if you can, the same leg position on this side. And if not, that's okay too. I don't know what's going on in your hip or your knee. All right, so finding your mountain pose, finding your steadiness. Yes. And then select your leg. So bringing the weight to the outside leg. That's probably your left if you're on the opposite side. And then bending that right knee. And choosing your right knee. So either knee out to the side, foot into the inside ankle or shin, not the knee. Yeah. Or if you choose to bring the foot up onto your chair, also an option for you. Yes. Good. So you select, find your legs, find your tall spine, your drishti gaze. Good. And get nice and tall, nice and tall. And then maybe slowly float the hand up off the chair if that's available to you. And if that is too much, you can even try just a fingertip on the chair. Good. So belly in and up, spine tall, head is reaching up towards the sky. And maybe you grow your branches and tree and reach your fingertips up towards the sky. Feeling that whole upper body lifting up. And find your breath now. And again, if you want more of a challenge, you can soften your eyes, to soften your gaze. Close your eyes halfway or 3/4 of the way and breathe. And again, notice that little wobble is good for us. That's the work of the pose. And if you topple out, just slowly make your way back with a smile. Just play with it. 2 more breaths here. 2, 1. Opening the eyes if you had them closed, partly bringing your hands to prayer position, resting your hands, floating them to your heart. Good. Release. Nice. And shake it out. Wiggle out the spine. All right. And then we're just going to come to a little back bend before we sit down, so you can stay where you are or push the chair out of the way. We're just going to slide our arms back, like an airplane. Reach your shoulders back. That should feel really nice on the shoulders. Clasp the hands behind you. Rest your arms onto your hips. Good. Soften the knees. Good. Feet are hip distance apart. Toes are forward. I'm going to come into one more little forward fold here. So take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, send your hips back. Knees start to soften and bend. Good. And come down to straightening your body forward. And again, find your forward fold. If it's too much for your crown of the head to be down, just look at the floor. Yeah, but rest the body forward. And now on an inhale breath, maybe you float your arms up towards the sky, your hands up towards the sky, if that's available to you. And breathe. And if that's feeling like too much, just relax your arms back onto your back. 2 more breaths here. Enjoying each breath, melting a little further with each exhale. And now on an inhale breath, arms are back down onto your back if they were up. Slide your hands back like you want to touch the back wall. And as the body comes up, hands start to reach towards the floor. So energetically reach your hands towards the floor. That'll help lighten the upper body to come back up. Good. Once up, relax, unclasp your hands, shake it out. Really nice work, everyone. Nice asanas here. We're going to make our way back down to our chair here. So we're going to come stand in front of the chair, sitting down mindfully again, coming into mountain pose with your feet. Good. Sending your hips back, press into your toes. Slowly, as slowly and gracefully as you can. You can hold onto the chair if you'd like, or just your thighs. Just without any discomfort in the knees, float your hips down onto your chair. Good. Nice. All right. I'm going to come into a little bit of a twist here before we come into Shavasana. So just a nice, gentle little twist. So spine is tall. So feel that little string pulling your head up. Yeah, take a breath in. As you exhale, relax and turn at your waist. You can even try to bring your hands onto your waist. So feel that twist coming from your waist. You can even press into that left foot to turn over to the right. And then turn your head to the right. Stretch that neck one more time. And maybe bring the palms forward if that's available to you. And then you're gently pressing into the side of your leg, maybe the chair. To help you twist a little bit deeper, breathe. Nice long deep breaths, gentle little smile on the face, enjoying this moment. The next time you exhale, relax and slowly make your way forward. Wiggle it out just a little bit. Find your gentle tall spine. Take a breath in. Exhale, twist at your waist, over to the left. Turn your head left. Bring your palms forward if that's comfortable. And if that's not, you can keep your palms in. And gently pressing into the outside of that left thigh and maybe the chair. Breathe. Each time you exhale, just gently guide the twist a little deeper. Next time you exhale, relax the whole body. Slowly bring your body straight back forward. Good. And we're going to stay seated here. If you lie down in Shavasana, just hold on for a second. We're going to scoot back into our chairs here. Actually, you can probably lay down too. We're just going to do a little mudras with our fingers. So if you want to lay down, feel free to lay down. Again, we're going to do a little mudra and sound with our fingers and our vocally. And this is really a really nice thing for our brain. So with eyes open, I'm just going to demonstrate. We're going to be saying the sound sa, ta, na, and ma. Some of you might be familiar with this. When we say sa, we're going to touch our thumb to our pointer finger, sa. When we say ta, middle finger, na, ring finger, ma, pinky finger. So we're just going to sa, ta, na, ma, right? And we're going to say the sounds, then we're going to whisper the sounds, then we're going to just say the sounds in our head. And then we're going to reverse back out of that. I'll guide you through. So finding a comfortable seat, gentle tall spine, palms up on your lap, fingers relaxed and loose. Close the eyes, closed. Take a breath in and let it go. Now saying the sound sa, touch your pointer finger, sa, second finger, ta, third finger, na, fourth finger, ma. Do that a couple times, verbalizing the sounds. Sa, ta, na, ma. Moving down the fingers. Sa, ta, na, ma. One more. Sa, ta, na, ma. You can do the same thing, but just whisper the sounds. Sa, ta, sa, ta. One more. Sa, ta. Now we're going to just say the sounds in our head. No verbalization, still moving the fingers from pointer to pinky, saying the sounds in our head. Continue. Last round. And then when you are finished saying the sounds in your head, now we're going to back out of it by whispering the sounds again, moving along the fingers. Ready, begin. One more. And finally, we're going to verbalize the sounds moving along our fingers. Sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, and release and relax. And now find, keeping the eyes closed, just find nice, comfortable, make sure your back is supported, make any final little adjustments to make yourself completely comfortable. And then come to stillness. Palms can be either remaining up on your thighs if you're seated or down on your lap. You're laying down, legs spread gently apart a little wider, arms away from the body, palms up. Now let's take a nice big breath in and sigh it out. Another nice big breath in and let it go. One more breath. And relax. Relax the whole body now. Come into stillness. This next few minutes, 3-4 minutes. Find your body relaxing. Relax the toes. Relax your feet. Relax your legs. Feel the hips melting into your chair. Belly soften. Relax all of your internal organs. Heart. Soften the shoulders and arms and palms and fingers. Relax your throat, the back of your neck, the back of your head. Feel the skin of your forehead soften. Feel your eyes roll back into the eye socket. Gentle little smile on your face. And feel your brain relax. Whole bodies relaxed. Whole bodies relaxed. Nothing to do now, no place else to be but here, in this present moment. Relaxing completely, fully. Mind is tending to wander, just allow it to wander. Look at your thoughts as just passing clouds floating by, dissipating. Do not resist, let them be. Allow the body to soften with each exhale breath. allow yourself to remain here. This is feeling amazing. Just remain. Should you choose to come out, slowly take a little bit deeper breath in and let it go. And you can just gently begin to wiggle the toes and wiggle the fingers. Very gently and slowly waking yourself up. If you are lying down, roll over onto one side. We'll all meet seated in stillness. Take a breath in and let it go. And bringing your hands into prayer position at your heart. Just resting your hands on your heart. Take another deep breath in. And as you breathe out, bow your forehead to your fingertips, relax your shoulders. Closing practice today with this. Be in the present. If you live life now, tomorrow will take care of itself. And when you're feeling ready and complete at your own speed, gently begin to crack the eyes open, flutter the eyes open, lift the head. And I'm going to show you just a little mudra that you can use when your mind is not where you want it to be. Simply with this prayer position, float your fingertips and just touch your fingertips together and rest your hands onto your heart. And that, just take breaths here. You can do this for as long as 15 minutes or a few minutes. And that will help you also to connect with that memory and cognitive part of your brain. Yeah. Namaste, everyone.